Christie's Iowa campaign is getting a major shot in the arm and the wallet. Chief political correspondent Carl Cameron in Des Moines tonight to explain what's being described by political analysts as a big and needed boost for the New Jersey governor's presidential bid.
Christie's stepping it up in Iowa, unveiling the endorsements of 6 major Iowa GOP power players and fundraisers known for 2 decades of election victories in the leadoff caucus state.
Iowa is an extraordinarily important state for us. We intend to be here and compete hard for every vote we can in the caucuses.
With Governor Scott Walker quitting the race last week and Rick Perry out before that, several candidates now see new opportunities in Iowa, including Marco Rubio, John Kasich, and Bobby Jindal. Christie's in the low single digits, but dismisses the polls.
I have no idea what's going to happen, and neither do you or anybody else in this room. That's why we have campaigns. Polls this early have been notoriously inaccurate for what's going to ultimately happen.
Tomorrow, Ohio Governor John Kasich visits Iowa to expand his campaign, playing up his Midwestern values, not to mention his home state advantage in Ohio, a crucial swing state.
Not going to put ketchup on my...
He worked the lunch crowd in Chicago today, and like most candidates, has been furiously fundraising ahead of tomorrow night's crucial deadline for the all-important third-quarter fundraising haul. Lack of cash is what forced Walker and Perry out. Christie says candidates who focus on process and tactics lose for lack of policy proposals, a reference to Walker and Perry.
My job is to go out and present my vision for the American people, what kind of president I'm going to be, and to do the retail politics that are necessary to win this race. I am worried about the money. They tell me where to go. I raise the money that I need to raise, and then I let them spend it. I'm not one of these guys who runs my own campaign. It's like having a lawyer represent himself. He has an idiot for a client.
Jeb Bush leads the field in fundraising so far. He was near Pittsburgh today unveiling his energy policy, which includes lifting the ban on oil and gas exports, approving the Keystone XL pipeline, reforming energy regulations, and letting states and tribes determine more of their own energy production. Bush contrasted his vision as hopeful and alluded to Donald Trump's as pessimistic.
Energy security with North American resources also means that we'll have the lowest cost source of energy to outcompete anybody. I'm sick and tired of people thinking that the Chinese are eating our lunch. What we need to do is to tear down the barriers so that we can outcompete the Chinese and anybody else, and I know America can do it.
Carson, Kasich, Jindal, and Rubio will all be in Iowa this week. And all of the candidates across the board, across the country, are working on that fundraising deadline. When the ad wars start about a month from now, those who have low accounts could be among the next out, Bret.
So, Carl, what about this early primary states, caucus states, seeming to come under fire from the RNC? What about that?
The chairman, Reince Priebus, today again suggested that the Republican Party and the National Committee will have to take a look at the so-called early first-in-the-nation carve-out states, Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada, the argument being that they've had a hammer lock on first-in-the-nation for many years, and Reince Priebus and others believe that the Republican Party and the country would benefit from letting other states have a shot. These early states always object to that. It's a heck of a fight. It won't affect next February, but it could affect something 4 years from now, Bret.
Carl Cameron, live in sunny Des Moines tonight. Carl, thanks.